You use the energy. That's what judo is. It's supposed to be the Tao way, which is the Wu way, which is not forcing anything. And the Japanese just say judo in a harsher sense, but it still means using the energy of your opponent against it without expressing unnecessary energy. So you just use the equal and opposite forces of tones. You can do all of this stuff with tone. You don't need to use any electricity beyond creating the frequency. That's what the Beatles use, not the Beatles, the singing group, but those Beatles that they have in the Scarab Beatles, and those people that were doing those experiments with it. That's what these shapes, used properly, vibrated properly, it's a levitation.
And so that would be the method of propulsion.
Method of propulsion and also decoupling.
And so it wouldn't show visible means of propulsion. Just like these UAPs don't show visible means of propulsion. They don't have a heat signature.
No.
So they'd be operating on something entirely different that's allowing it to propel. And then you could figure out how to manipulate that how.
Take the frequency of the Earth and find out what's the equal and opposite tone to it. Wrap your ship in there.
And how fast could this thing go?
You decouple from the Earth. You move at, what's the Earth moving? At 1,000 miles an hour or so? Takes 24 hours for it to get around.
Mm-hmm.
You know, how quickly is our solar system spinning? Yeah, whatever that tone, whatever that frequency is, whatever that speed is, you decouple from the solar system. Now the solar system moves away from you.
So in that sense, you could move at insane speeds and not experience G-force.
No, nothing whatsoever. And that's what the linchpin or the angles of incidence allows, because now we can decouple from these 6 relative positions.
So when we feel G-force, like when you're have you ever flown in a fighter jet before?
Yeah.
You feel those insane G-forces. Like what that is the resistance of the Earth itself.
Of the Earth.
Of the spin of the Earth itself.
Of our centripetal place where we are with it. Remember, the Earth is spinning.
Uh-huh.
The solar system is spinning and acting a force. The galaxy is spinning and acting on it,
so
and now the
all
planet
these forces
is pushing
down.
in. So if you decouple from them,
then you have no force pushing you through, and you can essentially travel instantaneously to anywhere if you have the right frequency.
The right frequency. It's all frequency. It's all frequency. And the right angles of incidence. You can't get there with Cartesian space or Euclidean 90 degrees, 45 degree things. You cannot get there. You have to have the truth. And that's why I think I was given all of these things. It's like, hey, let's stop destroying the planet. You don't need oil to do all of the things you're doing. You know, we can now take, right now we're writing a patent. I'm working with Jeff Yee, another mathematician that we worked, and me and Chris are doing another patent, but we're able to take the radioactive decayed water, the stuff that they're using to cool those rods, and use the proper angles of incidence and the proper field, and can reverse that radioactive decay in days, and not take 100 years in order for it to do. It's just a change of pressure and motion conditions. When I was talking to Jeff Yee about it,